This news update is brought to you by
Grab somebody and tell them hello. Your happiness will be connect to flow. Smile and cheer because that is we flow. Grab somebody and tell them hello. With your hands in the air, hands in the air, hands in the air, hands in the air. This is how we flow, yeah. Grab somebody and tell them this is how we flow.
This is the Barbados Today morning news update for Monday, September 14th. Thank you for joining us. I am Marie-Claire Williams. School meals workers who are upset over new working hours set by management will be on a work to rule from this morning, but they are warning that the nation's children will be the eventual victims. The workers met with their representative, the National Union of Public Workers, on the weekend to discuss the matter. The NUPW's Acting Assistant General Secretary, Wayne Walrand, tells Barbados Today the workers will stick to the new hours, but he says the union will write to management asking them to allow some flexibility.
If management is insisting on these hours in a very rigid way, what they will do, they will come in at 6 o'clock and they would, the shift will finish at 2. And when they come in at 10, they'll leave at 6. But given that rigidity, it would mean then that given the challenges with equipment, there's a possibility that sticking rigidly to the 6 to 2 shifts can consequently impact on the extent to which meals will be delivered on time, given the challenges within the centers. So they will stick to the times management are working. And what they want to demonstrate, that rigidity in system, something flexibility in system gives workers the incentives to really get around contingency situations, to be productive and efficient. It work efficient. And they think that management insisting on a rigidity system, a rigid approach to this whole hours of work arrangement is not necessarily interested in the nation's children, but
7 men will appear in the District A Magistrates Court today, charged with a spate of robberies which occurred between July and September this year. Jamar Daniel Motley and Lamar Ricardo Johnson of Dyrells Road, Christchurch, each face 3 counts of robbery, while Kyle Shad Archer of Bayville, St. Michael faces 2 counts. Amal Gregory Elias of Venture Gardens, Christchurch, Joshua Jack of Bayville, St. Michael, Shaquille O'Brien Roach of St. Matthias, Christchurch, and a 15-year-old Christchurch juvenile are all facing 1 count. Police say some of the robberies took place on the Richie Haynes boardwalk. Another man, 29-year-old Raymond Damian Sinak of No Fixed Place of Abode, has also been charged in connection with a robbery in Britain's Hill, St. Michael, in January. He too will appear in court today. Police are investigating the circumstances surrounding the unnatural death of a 56-year-old man of Combermere Street, St. Michael. Wade Bridgman was involved in an altercation with another man on Saturday, and he was stabbed in the torso and taken to hospital where he underwent emergency surgery, but he later succumbed to his injuries. In more police news, 2 Guyanese nationals have been slapped with 8 drugs charges after being caught with the illegal substances aboard their fishing vessel. 29-year-old Coco Prophet and 42-year-old Paul Fraser have been charged with possession of cannabis, possession with intent to supply, trafficking and importation of cannabis. They are also charged with possession of cocaine, possession with intent to supply, trafficking and importation of cocaine. The 2 men were arrested after drug squad, assisted by the Coast Guard and customs enforcement officials, searched the vessel last Thursday while it was docked at the Bridgetown port. The search discovered 14.5 kilograms of cocaine and 2 kilograms of cannabis.
There's regional and international news after this short break.
Secure your future, be financially strong. Since 1983, we have been there for you. A smart range of products, great tax benefits. We're the solution to your hopes and your dreams. The Barbados Workers Union Cooperative Credit Union. The Barbados Workers Union Cooperative Credit Union. Humble beginnings to smart loans, smart savings. Save smart and borrow
In news from the region, 19 primary schools and 2 secondary schools in Dominica will remain closed until further notice because of damage caused by Tropical Storm Erika last month. The schools were due to be reopened today, but in a statement on the weekend, the Ministry of Education said the decision was taken in light of structural damage to the school buildings as well as access roads that have been damaged by the storm. Some schools are still without pipe-borne water. The ministry says it will continue efforts to ensure that all schools are safe and ready to accommodate students in the shortest possible time. Still in Dominica, the Douglas Charles Airport is expected to resume commercial flights from this week. The airport was closed just over 2 weeks ago after it was severely damaged by Tropical Storm Erika. Regional airline Liat successfully completed a test flight late last week.
I think it's been an absolutely unbelievable transformation, and all credit must go to, first of all, the Prime Minister for rallying the people of Dominica in their hour of need, and particularly here at the airport, Mr. Badwil and all his team, I think, have done an absolutely remarkable job of getting the airport into a state where we at Liat can start to operate flights again, and we're hoping to do that as early as next week.
Director General of the Eastern Caribbean Civil Aviation Authority, Donald McPhail, also visited the airport last week and gave a passing grade to restoration efforts.
Okay, well, we came in here for the first time on the Friday after the storm, and based on what we saw then, we didn't think that you would have been able to achieve this much in terms of reparation and restoration. So I have to congratulate the government and people of the Commonwealth of Dominica for this. We were here last Saturday for the second time, and we were confident even before we came that the ATR 42, which is on the ground now, could have operated into here this Saturday. But in spite of this requirements, demanded that we came down on a smaller airplane so that we can observe the landing from on the ground. We are here for a second time, and we are going to do a further inspection. But if you compare what we saw Saturday to now, it's a great improvement.
Internationally, Germany is moving to introduce temporary controls on its border with Austria to curb the influx of refugees. The Interior Minister says refugees could not choose their host countries, and he called on other countries within the European Union to do more to offer assistance. Trains between Germany and Austria were also suspended for 12 hours.
In Germany, at this moment in time, there will be introduced border controls. The focus will be at the border to Austria initially. The aim for this measure is to limit the influx to Germany at the moment in order to bring the entry of refugees in some order. This is a requirement because of safety measures, and this is also laid down by the Schengen Agreement. In Germany, the standard and rules will be applied in Germany in order to protect refugees.
And that's the news. We'll be back this afternoon. Until then, log on to www.barbadostoday.bb. You can also subscribe to our e-paper, email updates, and like us on Facebook. You can catch us on Izumi Media in bus terminals and Screenplay at supermarkets and gas stations near you. We are also on Channel 101 on Flow TV and on Mix 96.9 FM. I am Maricla Williams. Good morning.